Well, the number one attraction of Barcelona is undoubtedly Sagrada Familia. This unfinished church is a whimsical steel beam mountain that's growing out of the landscape. It's really organic. It looks like it's alive. It's a creature of the imaginative mind of Gaudi, who died while it was still under construction. He was run down by a tram in a tragic accident. And Barcelonans have been working on the church ever since, for over a century now. And at this rate, it might continue for another century, although they do hope to finish it up in 10 or 20 years. There are still various political arguments about how to get the work done and how to pay for it. But the Sagrada Familia is, of course, open to the public already. It's like an open pit construction site. You can ride an elevator most of the way up one of the towers and then walk a bit further to the top. From here you gain quite a view looking down into the open church at the construction site, as well as some beautiful vistas across the city. It's an incredible panorama of the skyline of Barcelona, and it shows further details of the towers, the soaring towers of Sagrada Familia itself. However, this part of town, there's really not too much to see in terms of a skyline vista. There is that odd modern looking building. It looks like a big pickle, like the Gherkin in London. Now when you go back down into the church, there are scale models on exhibit on the ground floor that will help you envision what the final product will look like. And you can also watch the workers as they're doing their carvings. They're creating sculptures and of course doing all this construction, this busy construction site with hard hat workers bustling to and from. It's really a busy and productive area. Or alternatively, you could just save your time and money by looking at Sagrada Familia from the outside, just looking up at this heaping pile of stone, which gives the main impression anyway, and then just don't bother paying the admission fee. Don't go inside, just look at it from the outside. Much of the interior is a hectic, noisy construction site. So unless you really want the view from the tower and really want to see all the details of the construction work in progress, you're not missing that much by skipping the interior visit. Of course, those with a genuine interest in Sagrada Familia will certainly enjoy walking through it, paying the admission, spending the time, at least half an hour inside, perhaps an hour if you go up the towers, and admiring the beautiful stained glass windows and this forest of tall columns that are finished in many different styles. It is truly a spectacular building. Such a strange building, however, is not everyone's cup of tea, but it has become the symbol of Barcelona, so you really should come over here and have a look at it. Fortunately, there's a metro stop here so that you can easily get back to the center of town, especially if you take the L2 line. Its entrance is just east of the church, traveling in the direction of the parallel terminus. Sagrada Familia is conveniently located right between two metro lines, making it very easy to get from here back into different parts of town